Good morning, Surrendered Souls, day 16. Okay, so I just wanted to have a think today about just the way that we're cultivating a greater awareness of our body and how meditation helps you to do that. So, today we're going to bring attention to our bodies as we meditate, and it's probably going to start to bring your attention to your body as you go through the rest of your day as well. So, as you sit, remember 2 sessions, 2 minutes each. As you sit, notice any sensations in your body, okay? Whether it's an itch, a twitch, tensions in your muscles, whatever that is. And instead of trying to change or fix it, in the first instance, just try and observe it. Just try and now the first time that I did this, it was a little bit frustrating because I'm really used to scratching an itch, right? And I spent the first 2 weeks telling you, if you've got an itch, scratch it, don't worry about it. So now we're bringing more element of control. Now, what I had to say to myself when I was first doing this is, I'm not going to die from the itch, right? So, what actually happens to this sensation of an itch? What happens? And so I gave all of my attention to this itch, and I just wanted to just experience the discomfort and just experience, when I say sit with an uncomfortable emotion or sit with the discomfort, what does that actually feel like? And you can feel all the resistance in your body. And it's almost like every fiber of my being would want to just scratch this itch. And actually, I noticed that oftentimes that it's a bit like a wave in terms of its intensity. So it comes on and I'm like, I want to just scratch it. And then it gets more and more and more intense. And then it kind of plateaus and then it actually reduces. And I haven't scratched it, but actually the sensation kind of reduces and takes care of itself. And I've now come to I still scratch my itches when don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I never scratch an itch, but what I'm saying is that building an awareness of what's happening and an understanding that the me inside my body, I'm in control. I'm not at whim of my bodily sensations. Like if I get an itch, I can choose to scratch it or not. In my everyday life, I probably just scratch it. But when I'm sitting on my meditation seat, I just try and have that little space of awareness. And what I would say is, if it's really, 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 really tough for you, then at the very least, just notice it and name where it is before you scratch it. So, what I'm just helping you do is just build a tiny bit of space between the sensation in your body and the response to that sensation. And remember, we're only sitting for 2 minutes. So, worst case scenario, it's 120 seconds of putting up with some level of discomfort. Okay. And as I said, if you really, really can't, just see if you can, just see how long it is before you have to scratch that itch. And then each time, just notice what happens if you don't scratch the itch. So, yeah. And then so we're going into 2 minutes twice a day. But as you go through the rest of your day, just try and bring that sense of awareness with you. Do I have to? Do I have to do this particular thing? Going to the toilet, having a drink, feeding yourself, all those kind of basic things, you probably have to. Although if you've, I trained to teach, I taught for close to 20 years. You can't always just go to the toilet when you're a teacher. You got a class of 30 children. Anyway, I digress entirely. So 2 minutes twice a day. Now, just remember that the regularity is building your neural pathways and developing a stronger practice. Now we're looking at extending the duration. What might you be noticing? By day 16, you might be more aware of how your body's feeling through the day. I know I talked a lot about itches, but you might be more aware of things like tension in your shoulders, maybe the kind of posture that you find yourself sitting in, maybe calmness through your thoughts. So meditation is really helping you to listen to your body's signals all the way through the day. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for checking in, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.